Hey, what's going on, everybody? So we are back at the shop today. We're gonna get back to work on the cab here for Jasmine's short bed F150. So I think today we're gonna go ahead and continue stripping this thing. We're gonna get it up on the body cart that's behind me. I'll show you. But we've got some work to do, and it's gonna be fun. So let's see how much progress we can make today, and we'll go from there. Okay, as you saw in the last video, we got the roof stripped and part of the cowl stripped. So what we'll do is we'll get it up on the cart. I'm gonna break the DA out and go to town sanding. So while I do that, Jasmine's gonna work on pulling the dash out, but we wanna get it up on this cart first thing. So first we're gonna pull some measurements so that we make sure that everything lands on these nice pads so we can adjust it up and down. But that's the plan here. So Jazzy's all ready to go. Get back to work on her truck. All right, cab's on the cart. Jazzy's in here cleaning out the glove box, throwing everything in that box there. We got to find out what we need, but this cart, totally worth it. Really stoked to have it. Be easy to move around. Sits nice and high. You can see why we left it sitting on the ground to strip the roof, because not as easy to reach. I've got little stands that we can stand on, but trying to keep life simple. So she's gonna work on getting the glove box all out, glove box door off, so she can get to the bolts on either side and get this dash loose and out. We've already pulled the screws across the top here. So there's 4 main bolts that hold this in, including the single bolt that holds the emergency brake cable. But while she works on that, I'm gonna work on stripping paint off the back of the cab with a sander. And yeah, we'll come back here for an update in a little. All right, so we've been cranking away here. I'm gonna flip this around, give you a look. Jazzy's working on dash, and I'm working on stripping the cab here. Obviously, you can see I'm kind of dusty. So flip this around, give you a progress update. Obviously, the air compressor is running pretty hard in the background, but just so you can see. All right, Jazzy's in there working away, trying to make things work. And on the cab here, so obviously we chemically stripped this and neutralized it yesterday, which is up top. And then we're going back through and I'm DAing it with 80 grit. So back of the cab is mostly stripped. I still need to get in all these spots in here and in here. But the big back panels are stripped down. I did that with 60 grit. We'll come back through and do it with 80. But, you know, pretty quick progress. Knock that out. And yeah, so that's the update. I don't want to kill you guys' ears with the air compressor running in the background, but there we go. All right, quick update. We just had to run to the gas station and get a candy bar, and we're back to it. So, like I said, still stripping all the paint off. Jessie got most of the interior out. She needs to pull the headliner and the seat belts, and then it'll be ready to, you know, clean up and prep. So she's still got a few things to pull off the firewall here before it's completely stripped. But yeah, so I'm about to hop back on to sanding, and we're gonna keep making progress. We'll see how far we can get today before we head back to the casa. So get back to it. Okay, so I think we're getting close to wrapping it up for the day. So I'm gonna flip this around, give you a walk around, show you what we got done. And today was a solid day. I mean, we got a fair amount accomplished. So I'll flip this around and give you a walkthrough. All right, so we still have a lot of paint to strip, but made some really good progress here. Jazzy got everything under the dash out, got the floors cleaned up, headliner out. Still have to get the seat belts out. Those bolts are pretty stuck in there, so she was fighting that a little bit. Was able to get a lot of the back of the cab sanded. As you saw before, we're gonna have to replace cab corners and inner corners as we go. So we'll build those and put those in, and then we got cab corners coming from Auto Metal Direct. Now you can see the hole in the floor pan on this side that we got to repair. So we got floor pans coming. But anyway, so roof's clean. Still got to sand, just 80 grit everything just so we've got a good tooth, but pretty solid start. So cowl's mostly sanded. We still got to get in to some of these fine spots to really get that dialed in. Knock some of the stuff off the firewall that was easy to get to with the DA. Jesse's going through here and trying to scrape this old goodness out. I guess I should say nastiness, but ooh, bless you.
Thank you.
But today, bless you. Today was pretty solid.
We did a lot today.
Yeah. So we're gonna wrap it up here shortly, and whoops. Just one more quick look here. Overall, really happy with the progress. So that's going to be it for this video. Really appreciate you guys tuning in, following along with the F-150 build, having fun, and made some great progress. So thanks, Jess. Nice job.
Thank you.
Are you excited about your truck?
I'm excited. It's fun to see the process.
There's a lot of work to be done, but it's a good time. Well, appreciate you guys. Hit that subscribe button if you want to keep following along, and catch you in the next one. Peace.